Hey guys, it's Allison. I'm just here here with another process video. This is another one where I use up my stuff. So, this one I'm still trying to use up. Well, I actually do use it up in this video, but the Dear Lizzy Fine and Dandy collection. So right now I'm just picking my paper to make my cards, and I'm literally using every single piece. I did save all the birthday ones because this week is my daughter's birthday. Well, this weekend here is my daughter's birthday, so I was just saving all the birthday stuff for that, obviously. Does anyone else like not loving these plain colored pieces? I don't know. I'm just like, they were the only ones I had left, so I used them. I just feel like they could have been something prettier or something. I don't know. Or like a duplicate of one of the other pieces that was popular or something. I don't know. I think I'm just wishing for too much. So I guess I didn't speed up me rounding the corners, sorry. But that's what I was doing, and I'm cutting these photos down. And I was trying to cut off part of my hand without cutting off my daughter's foot because my hand looks really weird in this picture. It's like my thumbs are sort of like double jointed-ish, so they just go in, I don't know if double jointed is actually the right word. The joint goes funny. And it did that in this picture. So I was trying to hide it, but it didn't work. So now, because that one piece was really plain, I decided to add some of that house paper to the back, to the part of this as well, just to make it a little bit more nice, honestly, because the pink is very plain. So now I just decided to cut that photo down a bit, but I accidentally cut it down way too much, and I cut off her fingers, which was like, the point was that she got her fingernails painted. So I was just like, whatever, and I just scrapped that photo because I have a ton of photos for this week. So yeah, I just decided to make this one a filler card instead. So now I'm using the Happy Birthday from the confetti set. I accidentally ripped the happy at some point, so the Y part has to be fixed. And then I'm using this flamingo from the Fine and Dandy ephemera pack, which in the end of this video, I think I use everything up except for a 3, the number 3. But then later on this week, I've been going through my ephemera, and I still have a ton of it left. Well, not a ton, but I guess I never look through my multicolor ephemera very hard because there's a ton in there. But whatever. The ephemera is like the least hard part to use up of a collection, I think. The papers are really hard to use up usually. This is the first paper pad I've ever finished entirely. And I still have some scraps from it because I don't count those. I don't know. They're just in my scrap bin. So, yeah. And I didn't use all the cut aparts because, yeah, they're also in my scrap bin. But whatever. I count it as used because nothing is still in there. So I just cut out this cut apart, and I'm attaching it to this card to do some journaling, which I'm now doing. And then I am trying to use up more of this washi, which is really hard to get off. I don't know about you guys, but I find when you're ripping it, like the backing comes off too, not just the washi. But I did buy the new Dear Lizzy washi and the new Amy Tan washi as well. Did you guys see that the new Amy Tan collection has the tiny thin washi that she had in like the +1 collection or whatever again? It's not the same, but it's like, I'm pretty sure the same width. I'm considering it. I still have that washi from that collection, and I use it a fair amount, but I sort of hoard it too. It's like the perfect width to go between the like columns in my planner, which I'm not really using right now. I should be using it, and I love my planner, but I'm just at this point in my life right now where I'm exhausted. My son is almost 6 months old. He'll be 6 months old on the 23rd, and he still doesn't sleep very well at all. And like, whatever, I expect him to wake up a few times a night, but the problem is getting him to go to sleep is impossible. Like, it's 9:42 and we just got him to go to sleep for the night, and he'll probably wake up. So I'm just really tired. So this sticker, it says let's party. It wouldn't fit inside of the thing. I noticed there's a piece of ephemera that's like almost exactly the same, just smaller after I stuck that down. So I stuck it on the outside of the page protector, which I've never done before, but that's okay. Anyway, so yeah, my son is just really hard to get to go to sleep. And like the problem is he's tired from like 6 on, like exhausted. So you can't put him down. And like, I don't know. It just, my daughter was much easier than him. And I think also part of it was just there was only one of her. And I don't know. I feel like when you only have one kid, it's a lot easier to get time to yourself than when you have 2 kids. But yeah, my son is just very difficult. I love him very much, but he's a hard child. And like, I know that there are way harder situations, and I'm not saying my situation is like very, very hard, but just for me, it's hard. And like the other thing is like, neither of my kids are sleepers because I have insomnia, so I'm not a sleeper. And I think I've passed it on to them, which really sucks because my husband is a sleeper. But if you can't hear him snoring in the background, I'm sure you can. So my son has been doing this thing where he wakes up in the middle of the night and like he is really, really so close to crawling and has been for a while now, but it's like he'll wake up in the middle of the night and like wake himself right up because he needs to crawl for some crazy reason. So that's, oh, excuse me, but making it hard to get sleep too, because I have to like get him to like go back to sleep in the middle of the night from being like wide awake. Usually it's just like you feed them and they go back to sleep because they're not fully awake, but in this case he is very, very awake. So I don't know, it's just been hard. And like not only that, but my daughter is 2 and she still wakes up at night, and I'm the one who has to deal with that too. So I probably wake up like I'd say 6 times a night. So here's a close-up of this side that I haven't really told you much about. Those hearts are from the Studio Calico Amelia collection. And yeah. So here's the other side, which I'm doing more of the birthday stuff on. I decided to use this candle paper because this like has her birthday cake and like her actual birthday on it. So, and then the balloon paper, and then another piece of this plain pink paper. Because apparently we need 2 plain pink papers in the 6x6 paper pad. So I was trying to use that piece. What you didn't see here, because I cut it out, was me looking through my scraps because I ran out of papers in that paper pad. Looking through my scraps to see if I could find any, and I did find some. That one piece that I just cut down from 4x4 to 3x4 is from the Fine and Dandy collection. I almost used it as a 4x4 card in another spread, and then I changed my mind. So it has like some paper ripped off of it because it had an embellishment on it, so I have to cover that up. And that little one with all the lines that I just cut down to 3x4 is from the Poolside collection paper pad, and then this one is from the Citrus Bliss paper pad. So yeah, it's not all fine and dandy, but I'm okay with that because that means I used it. I thought I would miss this collection, which I kind of do miss it a little bit, but also I'm just like really proud of myself for actually using my stuff. So I try to cut down this piece to like make some sort of like layering or matting or something, and then it just looks like crap, so I don't use it. And then I try to do it on the other side, and then I'm like, well, I'm going to cut it down into a flag. So I cut it down into a flag on the red side, and then I don't know which piece I'm going to use it on, so I leave it for a bit. And then I have this piece that's from the 6x6 paper pad, the Fine and Dandy one, and I decide to do like the half thing that I did on the other side to make the piece a little bit more interesting. And then I just rounded the corners, and I cut down this photo, and I'm rounding the corners again. Anyway, yes, I need to go back to you. So I'm not using my planner right now because I only have head space for like one thing, I think. Like one form of craftiness. I mean, I guess Project Life and scrapbooking is kind of 2 different things, but to me it's basically the same thing. And we'll see. I don't know. I'm like, I love scrapbooking, so I will continue to do it. But we'll see if I like start doing it less or something. I'm just getting very, very tired and wondering how much longer his non-sleeping can last. I don't know about you guys, but with your kids. I know all of you don't have kids, but like my daughter was not a very good sleeper, but she probably started sleeping, like at least going to bed at night, not sleeping through the night because she still doesn't, but going to bed at night at like a decent time when she was probably like 5 or 6 months old, maybe like 4 months. But I'm just like waiting for that to happen with him. And I'm like, is it ever going to happen? I don't know. Apparently, according to my parents, I was a very difficult baby and I didn't really sleep either. And I kind of did this. So we've tried like everything with him. Obviously, besides drugging him, because I'm just not about that. Yeah. We have tried crying it out, which is just like not my thing at all. I hate it. And I know some people like swear by it, and then some people think it's the devil. I think it's whatever. Like, do it if it's your kid. But we've tried it, and it just doesn't work with him. Like, he'll cry for like literally an hour. So that only happened once, and then we were like, you know, like we've tried it a couple other times, but only for like 15 minutes, and then we just give up because he just gets more and more angry. So I don't know. He's hard. Sorry, I keep talking about him. You guys probably don't care at all. So I used one of those washi strips, not strips, the washi from the roll for that happy day. And then that little navy hat is from the confetti collection ephemera. I found another one of those because I had 2 sets of those. I found it after I finished this. I don't know what I did with it. I think I maybe already used it on the layout. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Yeah, and then I used this Let's Party thing again, which I'm like, I don't love that I used 2 of the same sort of thing, but at the same time, I'm just like, I need to use it up. So this Have Fun Okay thing, I don't know. I almost regret using that sticker. She was just like, she looked glum in that picture. I don't think she actually was glum at all, but I just put it on there because I wanted to use it. See, now the sticker sheet is gone. And then the 6x6 paper pad is gone. And so I used those stickers. Those are also from Amy Tangerine, or not Amy Tangerine, Dear Lizzie, Fine and Dandy, to write yum. And I'm peeved. Here, I put this 2 on here, and then like later this week I was looking through my ephemera, and I found the freaking 2 that goes with this ephemera pack. And I like am still sort of considering switching it out, but I know that I won't because I'm lazy and I don't feel like going back and doing it. This is there now, but still. Boo. So I'm just using some of those Bella Boulevard tiny word stickers. I love these, but I find it annoying that they're not cut completely all the way through. Like whatever machine they used. Did they use silhouettes? I'm sure they have like an industrial silhouette type thing, but you know, it just didn't work to cut these all the way through, I guess. And like some of them are attached, and if you rip them, the whole sticker rips type thing, which is really annoying. But whatever. I love that top card that I did with the birthday candles that are gold foil. They're pretty. I like it. And I use up these, those, what are they called? Enamel dots. Well, they're shapes from the October Afternoon summer collection. And I use up those chipboard hearts from Studio Calico 7 paper. And I use up the enamel dots from Doodlebug, and I'm super proud of myself because, yeah, I'm just happy. I got 5 things used up in this video. Like, I don't know. It's good to use your shit up. I mean, your stuff up. Sorry, I swore. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye.